Hi, everybody. Hi. Hello, beautiful souls. This is Indigo. She's my little flower. And she's jumped up and now she wants to jump down because she's very independent and does her own thing. But she's just going to sit here and keep us company for a little while, aren't you, Indy? Yes, she is. Hello, Caroline. How are you, sweetheart? Hope today went really well for you. Hi, Jane. Hi, Scott. Guys, I'm trying to get this, see if I can get this up here now, because the wonderful Colette, hello, and there she is, was showing me how to do this, but let me just see, where is it in the group? Is this it? No, that's not it. So I just want to see, guys, so that I can see the comments coming up in it, you know. Hi, Bernadette. Hi, Ali. How are you, honey? Hi, Scott. And you know, you had said give it a minute, and of course we're all very impatient, aren't we? So sorry if I sound a little bit funny. It's just that I'm absolutely smothering with a head cold and I feel absolutely rubbish. But anyway, look at, we're alive, aren't we? So isn't that the main thing? Hello, be guided by the light. Oh, I love that. Hi. Hiya, Pamela. How are you, honey? And Noreen. Hi, Noreen and Patricia. It's lovely to see you all here. It really is. Just give it a second. I know you've got my back on this one, haven't you? Hello, Tracy, Stephanie, Jen. Hi. So today I thought, you know, I'm going to let a couple of people on here. Oh, and of course, I completely forgot. Please share, 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 because you never know who may get some benefit out of this. If I can just get this to go now. One of these days, I'll get with this program of technology. And I'm snuffling and sniffling and, oh, why is it not happening? Help. Help. It should go live. Shouldn't it be sort of like, yeah. Okay, it's just, it will make life a lot easier for me going through the comments. I'll be able to see you guys, because unfortunately my computer kind of is a bit temperamental, like us all, and doesn't always play ball. And so the one thing that it doesn't do is it doesn't scroll down very fast, and so that's a bit of a bummer. But I am waiting for this to come up. No, it's not coming up. Colette, help. So I'm going to keep giving it a minute there and just see what happens. I know last time it took a minute as well. So just give it a minute there and see. Hello, Jen. Let's see who else is here. Oh, I'm so glad you're here as well today, Pamela. It's always great to have everybody on board. It really is. Hello, Rosemary, and you've shared. Thank you so much for that. You know, that's always appreciated, because you just never know the day when somebody might, you know, happen upon something like this, and then all of a sudden it helps them in some way. And this is the way to do it, you know. And this is my very last live in the Consciousness Creators, so I'm kind of feeling very grateful that I've been a huge part of this. And yeah, Caroline, it's been 4 weeks. Can you believe that? And also though, and why won't you tap? I'm always tapping. Are you talking to me? I'm always tapping. I'm trying to tap this blooming phone now, Colette, at the moment, and it's not playing ball at all. So maybe I'll go out of it and go back into it and see if that works, because you know the way sometimes you've got to do that. Wouldn't it be great if that worked? Okay. It worked. Yes. Now I can see the comments that are going to come up. Oh, brilliant. Okay, who have I missed here already? Yvonne, hiya. Sally, Little Rosie Sunshine, hello. Hi, Vicky, hello. Abby Sabulia. Do you know, my eyesight is desperate, guys, so you pardon me if I ever get your name wrong. It's simply, hi Art, hi Maura. It's simply because my eyesight is a little bit dodgy, you know, getting a bit old now, aren't we? So hi Beth. I think I've gotten everybody there now. I'm going to go to the end of the comments. Indigo is wrecking the house there, but she's just one of 6 animals in this house, so they all take it in turns to wreck the place, and they chase each other up and down the stairs. They're like absolute lunatics. but you know, you just have to love them. Yeah, it has, Sally. It's gone so quickly. Yes, and I reopened the page. Hello, Barbara. Hi, how are you? And thanks for sharing, Tracy. Hi, Alyssa. Hi, Anne Helen. And Mary Ellen. Hi, hello to you, beautiful. So all you beautiful souls, hello, and welcome to the Consciousness Creator Summit. I'm one of 7. And we've all been here to really, I guess, to make life in some way a little bit easier for you through the month of January, because we all know the month of January can be a little bit you know, after the come down of Christmas and all those kind of things, it can just always feel a little bit like as though, oh gosh, what am I going to do now? We all start off with great excitement, don't we? Because we've got the new year coming, and then the new year comes, and then all of a sudden we're there, and we go, oh, you know, and we've got all these great preparations and these great plans, but it doesn't always work out that way. But anyway, I just want to say to anyone who's just come on there, I'm smothering with a cold. So if anybody thinks I look a little bit dodgy, it's because I am feeling a bit dodgy. So let's keep myself well oiled on the throat there. Hi, Ellie. How are you? Hi, Beth. Some of these actually are going up there. Oh, God. Do you know something? Is that just, oh yes, okay, that's fine. Just want to make sure I don't double up on a lot of it, you know what I mean? Because I'm looking at 2 lots here. So, you know, when I came on here the first time, I wanted to try and, I suppose, get out to everybody that about the angels and about my story with angels and about how they, you know, made a tremendous difference to my life and still do on a daily basis. And also as well then, I wanted to just, I suppose a lot of people believe in angels or they love angels, but they don't really know how to kind of talk to them or what the signs are, or, you know, that kind of thing. And I thought I would do a little bit of that. So every time I kind of went to do that, I was getting a bit sidetracked, which is very, very me. So I thought that today I would just, you know, round everything off for the 4 weeks by just going, I suppose, with the basic angels, you know, because we all know that there are thousands and thousands and thousands. That's a given. But sometimes people will come into me and they will say, well, you know, I know Archangel Michael is beside me. I can feel him. Or I know Raphael, or I talk to Gabriel all the time, or, you know, that kind of thing. And it's fantastic because, you know, I always know when someone sits in front of me that that the angel, because I see the sparkles all around them and I love it. It's fabulous. Keep those hearts coming. That's feeling the love, raising the vibration. And so I know that when I connect in with them, always there is that wonderful sense of well-being, calmness and peace, which is just so beautiful, guys. It really and truly is. This is not working at all. So can you just bear with me till I see what's going on? Because I don't want to miss anybody that has taken the time to come on here to say hello. Of course, this doesn't work at all. This one is just not budging. Okay, do you know something? Do you know what I think is happening? I don't think the comments are coming up in the order that they're coming in. So I think I'm missing an awful lot here with the comments. So I'm not sure which way they're going to go. They seem to have just completely stopped. So I need to do something about this right now. Bear with me, folks, and let me see if I can go to the, you know, the actual thing itself and put it on, if I could do it that way. Now we're in business. Hi, Joelle. Hello, darling. How are you? Stop with those affirmations. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? You know that people have all these great intentions. It doesn't always work out that way, but sure, look at intention. I believe, I'm a massive believer in the power of intention, because it's the same for me as the power of manifestation. What we put out there very, very much becomes our reality. With all 7 of us, we are completely different, and yet the bottom line with all 7 of us is exactly the same. It's about raising the vibration, bringing to us exactly what we need to know. So instead of saying, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish, or I would like to, or all of that, it's about knowing it's in the here and in the now, and speaking about it as though it's happening right now, because, you know, we live in the moment and we live in the present. Hello, Ibrahim. Hello, Paul. You were working on the retreat emails. Oh, Paul, you're so good. Okay. Sorry, I'll just go back there. Tad. Angelina, hello. Linda. You see, these are the ones I missed. Cindy, hello. So I missed all of those. Keep coming with those love hearts. Maybe I've got it sussed now. Well, you'd think I would after all this time, wouldn't you, doing this? Because I don't just do the lives here, I do them elsewhere on my own page as well. And wouldn't you think at this point in time, I would have copped on and sussed this out? And do you know what? Every time I think I have it, yeah, anyway. But anyhow, never mind. But you weren't late. Oh my goodness, I'm going to leave you and Paul to just, like, you know, scrap that one out, the 2 of you. But you're so good doing all of that, and you know how much I appreciate that. That is for our retreat that's coming up in June, which we absolutely can't wait for. I mean, it's packed out already, but we have all other ways of accommodating people and them still getting everything that's going on and availing of everything 100%. So little Rosie Sunshine said, you have an angel with me all the time. It's like a huge giant, peaceful as white as the driven snow. Isn't that beautiful? And you know something, Rosie, my angel, well, my guardian angel is called Samantha, but her name is Lana. And even though we are, you know, talking about Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, Raphael, there are many, many, many more. But rather than confuse everyone, hello, Vicky. Hi, how are you, Vicky? Hardwick and Vicky Cotter, 2 Vickies. And Vicky Martin. Oh, 3 Vickies. Oh my goodness, that's incredible. Okay, hiya, Jared. How are you? Thank you for joining us. And thank you for sharing as well. That's wonderful. I'm just saying hello to people as you're coming in. All that love and those hearts are fantastic. It really makes the vibration raise. Hello, Marla. How are you? Hiya, Stacy. And yeah, you're all there. Hello, Pauline. This is great. Keep coming, guys. Keep coming. You know, the more that we have, the better. And Pamela says she has several personal angels. Absolutely. And you know something? We all do. Okay. And this is what's lovely. Not only do we have our guardian angel, but we have the angels that work with us. So, you know, I'm going to talk a little bit about some of these angels, just so that you going forward, so that you know, I guess, about, you know, because we do know. So, for example, if we take Archangel Michael, we can say that he's the one who's got the sword and he gives us courage, and he cuts through all of the, you know, the BS as such, and he's the one who gives us the strength to carry through. But you know something? Everyone thinks of a sword like this big magical sword, and that it's, you know, steel or something. Actually, I always like to think of it as white light, like a lightsaber, you know, from Star Wars, but in the shape of a sword, so that that pure white light can cut through absolutely anything. Absolutely anything. That's what I love about Archangel Michael. Now, he's amazing when it comes to protecting us emotionally, physically, psychically. But he also, like, if you ever found yourself that you were in a situation where you felt you were under some sort of attack, he will very much protect you and guide you. And there's lots of different rituals. Well, if you want to call them rituals, I just call them protection elements that you can put around you, where Michael is a part of those. And I do like to always think that Michael will shield us with that white light, very, very much so. I love his energy, because as he comes in, he is strong. He's very strong, and they are all very different. Now, you all know I see angels, which I do. And I see them in sense of not with the wings, like everyone else thinks you should see them. I see them as their shape and their outline, but I also see their color, and I feel their vibration. And I know that that's how they work with us as well. Also, they feel our vibration, you know. I also know as well that if you look at, say, Archangel Raphael, so he's the master healer. Yes, he is. But you know something? There's many, many more things that Raphael will do. So Raphael, let's say, for example, someone's going away, maybe going away to live or traveling away, and you're worried about them, you're concerned about them. Well, Raphael is the master of travel. So you can just ask him to accompany that person so that you know that that person is safe, which I absolutely love, okay? So if you talk to Raphael, when Raphael comes into me, always when I'm doing a reading for a person or a sitting, the person's in front of me, the angels come in behind them, so I get to see them in their glory. It's beautiful. But with Raphael, I always know, because he'll come straight into the heart if someone's just suffered a recent loss. Otherwise, he may put the healing to a certain part of the body. He may put it along the shoulders, down the arms, which generally tells me that this person perhaps is a healer themselves or would like to work as a healer, but they possess those qualities, which really actually we all do. We've all got healing qualities in many, many different ways. It's just how we use them, you know. A smile can heal. On something so simple as a smile. Hello, Carol. Hello, Tony. Hello, Noreen. Hi, all. Colette, you're there. And Vicky says that Raphael was definitely with me last night when my car broke down on the highway and I was able to pull safely off the highway. You can be sure of that. You can be sure of that. Hello, Jenny. How are you? But you know something, this is the thing about what I absolutely love about their energy. You know, you've got a lot of people, obviously they know the main three. So we've got Gabriel, communication. Gabriel is the master of communication, and I say she because we tend to think of Gabriel as a female, but you know, the bottom line it really is angels don't have a gender. They are neutral, because they're not of this earth. They've never lived here, so they are not of this earth, and they don't possess a gender. However, they know that by giving names, by giving, you know, a feeling of a gender, it helps us connect better with them because that's what we're used to, and that's okay with them. That seems to be pretty okay with them. I've certainly never heard anybody, you know, or any angels say to me they hadn't got that, they had an issue with that, and I've met angels in my time. Every time I see them, guys, you know, they're totally different. Sometimes they appear as their color, purely as their color. Other times they appear as sparkles. I know always, oh, there's a big lump of hearts. Thank you so much. Thank you. Other times they will come as I suppose the biggest one of the lot would be the electric blue, the siren blue, I call it. It's like siren lights, and the electric blue, and that's always Michael. It can tell me sometimes of something that's impending, but it can also tell me that he's right there on the spot and he's the one who's going to sort it out. So there's a comfort in it, you know, there's a comfort in that as well. So that would be with Michael. But Gabriel, we always associate her with you know, the feminine, with the communication, obviously, everything to do with communication. So if you have to go to have an interview for a job, if you have relationship problems, if you are going to get a bank loan, if you are going for absolutely anything where you need to communicate adequately, whether that be through voice or through, you know, your stature, how you present yourself, anything like that, bring Gabriel with you, okay? She's also great when it comes to fertility issues and anything like that as well. And she's got that lovely sort of, it's almost like a gentle presence, but there's a strength behind it. Raphael is very much, you know, he's in charge. You know, he knows what he's doing. Michael is very strong, very out there. Now, a lot of people don't know a whole lot about Uriel, but what they don't know is that Uriel is one of those four main archangels. And with Uriel, he's the one that I talk to continuously to weather the storms of life. Now, we talk about weathering the storms as in natural storms, thunder, lightning, hurricanes, tornadoes, all of that. And he's the one who will bring people to safety through those. He's the one that you would, if there was something like that pending, you would talk to him and ask him to help with carrying the people through. But he's also the one who weathers the storms of life. So again, relationship issues that are connected to, family issues, anything where you need to negotiate, or you feel like the entire world is caving in on top of you, anything like that. And Uriel is magnificent. Hello, Bronwyn, how are you? Hi, Kristen. And Jenny, you said you were just thinking of fertility. Yeah, it's amazing, like every one of them. Some people think they just do one thing each, and that's so untrue. Like, they have so many different aspects to them, which is fantastic. Now, there is one that I know a lot of people say, who? And I know that perhaps not a lot of people see her, but I can tell you, I've seen her a couple of times now. Her name is Lana. She first came to me when I was doing my first demonstration of mediumship. And it was in a very large room with quite a lot of people. And I was petrified. I can't describe it any other way. I wanted to run, get the hell out of there as quick as I could. And I was checking the actual room out. I thought, I better walk around and just get a feel for this room, So I walked around the room and I turned back. And where I would be sat, just up there on the platform bit, I can't tell you how tall she is, because she was the actual height of the ceiling. And I think it's a very, very high ceiling. She's huge. But for all her might, she's so gentle. She's rose quartz pink in color. And she comes to people when I'm giving them readings if they need a good dose of self-love. She also comes if I need a good dose of self-love. And she's there to love. And what you will get from her is utter peace. Peace and calmness. That's what you will get from her, which is so, so nice. That night when I looked at her and I saw her, I just went, who are you? And all I could hear in here was, I'm Lana. Don't worry, I'm not leaving. And I can tell you, she did not leave. She stayed there. I could see her. I could see her just moving either side every now and then. And she never moved. She never moved. When it was all over, I turned around and she was gone. But I've seen her since, so I know she works very closely with me. And it's so special. It's so special. Hello, Olive. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Sally. And I don't want to lose people there because the comments are coming in so fast as well. Olive is there, Jenny, Bronwyn, and yeah, keep coming now, guys. Keep coming with those hearts and that love. Let's raise this vibration. As I said, this is my last live. Oh, it's emotional, actually, isn't it? And it's emotional in the sense that I do every Monday evening, and I'm it's in my head now, Monday is my night, so I don't know what I'm going to do next Monday. I might just have to hop on. I'm just kidding. But what I'm saying to you is, it's been such an honor and such a pleasure to have worked with the other 6 co-creators. Each one of them has not only worked side by side, but I have learned so much. So whatever about you guys learning things, I have learned a ton with them. So how cool is that, to be able to work with people and to be able to learn. And this is why I say all of the time that there's never not learning and we're not developing as a soul. And always remember that learning is not just about being in school and college. Learning is a lifelong thing, and it's a development of the soul. Hi, Diana. It's a development of the soul. Hi, Susie. Hello, darling. I know that when we come into this world, we are a soul having a human experience, and our angels stay with us from the time we make that journey into this world all the way through, every step of the way, until we make that journey back home to our loved ones who are there waiting to bring us home. And as everybody here, you know, I have a little story. I tell loads of stories, by the way. It's the Irish, you know, we love to tell stories. But there is something that I always visualize and imagine, because, as you know, not only do I work with angels, but I work with your loved ones in spirit as well. That is, for me, probably when they come through, and some of the things that come out, and they're just incredible. I don't know how else to say it. They're absolutely out of this world, literally, but in this world at the same time. Hi Lorraine, how are you? And maybe I could go live Mondays from my page. Who knows? I don't know. I'd have to check that one out, but that's not a bad idea. You know, when your loved ones come in, and when they talk to you through me, it's an absolute honor. It's an honor and a pleasure to be able to do that. Now, I always believe every one of us are naturally psychic. We're born naturally psychic. A lot of us as well, we tend to have fantastic experiences, but we can't make head nor tail of them. And a lot of us, as we go through life, we go through various different stages of our life as our soul develops. The angels guide us all the way with that, by the way. But then on the other side of that, what you've got is, you've got your loved ones who also are there with, you know, rooting for you and have your back. So you're never alone, no matter how much you ever think you are. You got to let them in. You've got to say, you know, guys, I know you're there. And somebody said to me, even, I think it was today, about a loved one only been gone a short while, and they were saying that they don't feel his presence. And I said, okay, here's what I feel about that. I've lost both my parents, as everyone knows. And I can tell you one thing. Grief is probably one of the most numbing experiences that any human being can ever go through. And it lasts. Well, there is no time limit on it, is there? And it lasts. And when you're in that grief, what can you do? You can't feel anything. Never mind that the connection that your loved ones are trying to make with you. So don't be so hard on yourselves. Please, please don't be hard on yourselves, because they know this. They know this. But the other thing too is, guys, if you can imagine, and this is going to go for every single one of us, when we get there, we're going to have to learn a whole new way of communicating that we have never done before. It's a way of communicating that it's like learning another language. So be patient with your loved ones, as well as going easy on yourself. It isn't a direct telephone line. And, you know, they have got many ways of showing you that they are. They may not be the biggest thing in the world. It could be feathers. It could be that they play your song on the radio. It could be that they drop pennies. Or it could be that you might walk into a supermarket and hear your name being called. Turn around, no one's there. Guarantee you someone's there. Okay. The other thing as well is, people ask me all the time about their loved ones when it comes to dreams. And I know I did explain this before, but please, please, guys, don't ever think that this can't happen to you, because it can, okay? And again, this is about raising vibration, but perhaps in a slightly different way than raising it on a day-to-day basis. What we have to do with what I have to do is, I have to, if you can imagine, okay, here's vibration level, let's just say, and the spirit world's vibration is here. Now, for me to communicate with spirit, I have to raise my vibration. All right, and that's fine. That's great. So when we sleep, our vibration naturally, gradually raises. And that's how they can come in our dreams. So when that happens to you guys, don't ignore it. Don't think it was just a dream. Oh, it was in my head. It was my imagination. Take it for what it is. And don't go away, everybody, because I'm back. I know everybody was telling me, we can't hear you, we can't see you. Can you tell me if you can now, please? Somebody give me a thumbs up, please. Tell me that you can hear or see anything at all. Please, please, please. Is there anyone there? Knock, knock. Hello, Jen. Can you hear me? Hi, Ali. Can you hear me? Maura. Hello. Yay. Hi, Colette. We're back. Sorry I had to do this, guys. So sorry about this. Obviously, you know, my hello again. Obviously, my yeah. Oh, do you know something? Technology. It's fabulous. It's wonderful. It's great. I love it. I love it. So there you see, I won't give out about technology. I'll never give out about it because it's too cool for school. Okay. You can hear and see me. Thank you. Thank you. Yippity doo that day. Okay. More hearts. So we're back on again. Right. Okay. I want to try and get it on this. Like before, I'm going to have to just wait a minute and I have to just be patient. Be patient. Hi, Isabel. Hi, Gloria. Hello, Scott. Hello, Ellie. Okay, you can all hear me. I'm back again. And I think I'm going to probably sneeze. Guys, if I sounded a little bit odd, it's because I'm absolutely smothering with a head cold. And I'm feeling a little bit fuzzy and foggy at the moment. Okay, Bronwyn, you're there as well. And I'm waiting for this to come up on this one as well. Okay. So hi Yvonne, we were talking about dreams and we were talking about signs from spirit. And it's really important that we don't ignore the signs. If you could imagine that you're there and you're in spirit and you're trying to do all sorts of things, and well, you know, we're there and we're going, oh yeah, well, okay, I think, no, that was just in my head. Can you imagine how frustrating that would be? Well, that's exactly what your loved ones are doing. They're frustrated. So let's not frustrate them, because do you know something? Everything with spirit is done on vibration. And I want to explain this to you. Each and every one of us, when we're born, I'm trying to get this back up again so that I can answer everybody. Come on now, come on. Don't do this to me. Be nice. I deserve this. I'm so not technological. Okay. But we always keep the positive side out, don't we? Positivity all the way. So I just wait for it to come up, and yeah, hi again, Yvonne. Hi, Joelle. Hi, Linda. Hi, Bernadette and Leah and Vicky. Great. Thank you for coming back on and not giving up on this. So let me just start with signs and symbols, okay? Because I really think that people, you know, it's nobody's fault. We are naturally made to question everything, which is absolutely fine, because I'm the biggest one for that ever. You know, I need to see something to believe it. But sometimes you can question too much and you can overanalyze, and you do yourself no favors. It is like believing that if you put an intention out there and you hand it over to the universe and you manifest, that it will work for you. So you're going to have to take the same mindset when your vibration is raising, to know that the same thing will happen with your loved ones. They will do everything that they can to come to you and to make sure that you know that they're here. You know that they're here. It's all they want. It's all they want. You know, it's all we'd want, isn't it? And I love the way that they come through, and I just love the way, just the way they do it, you know. It's just one of those things for me that I'm always permanently blown away by. I'll never get past the fact of just, they bring in the most random things, and yet they've the most huge significance. And that's what I love. That's what I absolutely love, you know. I love feeling their energy, feeling their personality, even feeling their pain. And that's okay too. That's absolutely fine, because that's what I signed up for, and I'm cool with that. Vicky Colette, sorry, this isn't working. Help me. Help me. Okay, go out of it again, like we did before. Yeah, and let's go out and let's come right back in there like we did before, and it worked. So let's go. Yes! Oh, I'm so happy. Oh gosh, I'm so sad, aren't I? Okay, everyone's back. Thanks be to goodness. Brilliant. Isabel, hello. Isabel said she had a dream about her mom and dad and brother and she could see them. Yeah. Isabel, well now come on, you now would be very, very spiritual, Isabel, and also you know enough to be able to, I would say, nearly connect in now with spirit at this stage yourself, because you're so involved in it all of the time. So that doesn't surprise me at all, you know. Hi Aaliyah, how are you? See, I'm a techie now. Oh gosh, wouldn't that be lovely, you know? I'm going to put that out there. I'm going to manifest that I just automatically know how to be a technician when it comes to technology. Hello, Leanne. Hi, how are you, darling? Olive says she can hear but not see. Oh, Irene. Hi, Irene. Can somebody tell me if they can see me and hear me? Because, yeah, please, somebody just let me know that if you can and hear, because I need to know if it's coming from my end here or not before I carry on. Hi, Irene. That's such a it is a better affirmation, isn't it? Absolutely. You can see me perfectly and you can hear me. You can see and hear. Lovely, guys. Thank you. You're all brilliant. I don't know what I'd do without any of you. Seriously, you're amazing. So I just wanted to talk, if I go back, hi Amora, if I go back and I talk, hi Kathleen, if I go back and talk about signs and symbols, all right, and I know myself that some of it can be very, very profound and some of it can be very, very subtle. But you have to take both together. And you also have to remember as well, guys, if you had a loved one that was very strong in character, very, you know, determined and all of that, then they're going to be like that in spirit. We don't change. The essence of who we are does not change. It remains exactly the same, okay? If you, Tony says I need to put my Paul O'Shea hat on. Yeah, if I could find it, I would, Tony. Oh, gosh, no, he's technological, I'm not. Rosemary, hello. Sylvia, hello. Okay, so some people are very subtle and they may have been much quieter in life. They may not have been very, you know, intrusive or anything like that. And so therefore that doesn't change either. So just to keep that in mind, you know, but look for the things you know that they would do. Now, I know we talk about birds being a big sign, robins. Well, blackbirds and magpies are also very, very profound there as well. So don't not. And for example, I have a friend and we always know that if we see a kestrel or an eagle, which you would very, very rarely see, we know that's her brother. And so that's him spreading his wings and flying. And so there are many, many ways, if you ask, that you will receive. When we talk about the dream state, sometimes when people pass over, they can come in our dreams simply because, morning, nice. Yeah, of course it did, Isabel. The rainbow. Shall we call it the rainbow bridge that they crossed, don't we, to the summer land? And isn't it just a beautiful visualization that you cross a rainbow bridge to the summer land? How beautiful is that? And even our animals cross that rainbow bridge too. So just visualize them crossing over and their loved ones coming to meet them, you know. Hello, Ruth. Hi, how are you? I used to always say that when we're here and we're saying goodbye, you know, and we're at somebody's bedside, and gosh, it's hard, isn't it? It's really, really hard. But if you could just imagine something. When we came into the world, there was a family who were letting us go to come here. Okay? They were trusting that our guardian angels and that they could help to guide us through our journey, because bear in mind, we are here to learn. And they trusted that we would learn what we came to learn. But they've waited because there's no time in spirit. They've waited till we came back. So just imagine when your loved ones and your family are here and they are saying goodbye and they are waiting for you to go. They don't want you to go, but they know there is nothing. But you know, there's a whole other family, your family, in the spirit world, who are saying, welcome home, welcome home. And they're taking them into their arms, and they're holding them, and they're guiding them, and they're never on their own. So just, if you could take some comfort in that, and believe me, I know all about grief. I also know a little bit about what goes on in the spirit world because I've attended many trance demonstration seances, etc., where this information comes back. So Abraham, hello, how are you? Colette, what did Pamela say? Being with your fiance at his last breath was the most spiritual experience of my life, life-changing. It was the same for me with my dad, actually, as well, Pamela, and yeah, it puts everything into perspective. It takes away a lot of the gunk, the stuff that makes no difference to us, the stuff that we're all trying to get to a level in our lives where we get to a stage where, you know what, none of that matters anymore because it's materialistic and it serves us no purpose. And this is why we're here where we're at now. And this is the reason I speak to you about what I do. Because like all of the other co-creators, every one of them is helping you to change your mindset in a way that's positive for you. And they're helping you to do that by raising your vibration. Well, connecting and allowing your loved ones and the angelic realm to help you also can do that. And it can bring you to a level of spirituality, which is phenomenal. It's absolutely amazing. And it really can change your life. And that's my part in all of this. As I always say, meditation. Incredible for so much, for calming us down, for raising our vibration, for showing us another way of thinking if we choose so. Everything, bear in mind, we've got free will. So everything we do is our will. It's not anyone else's. And the one thing, hi Gypsy, and you're from Idaho. Oh yeah, guys, keep telling me where you're coming in from. I love when you do that, okay? So what I want to say to you all is that when I connect in with your loved ones and I raise my vibration, well, I'm raising it so that I can be the go-between between those two dimensions. I absolutely love that. I love that. And there is nothing stopping any of you from reaching a level where you know you can feel the love of the angels, the connection with the angels, and you can feel the love of your loved ones and that connection as well. You can, but bear in mind something. If you're grieving, you need to give yourself some time. All right. I don't want anyone thinking, oh, everything has to be done on the timeline. You know, when we're in spirit, there's no time. Time doesn't exist. It only exists here on this earth. It doesn't exist anywhere else, you know. What did Gypsy say? Just got up for a meal before back to bed. Oh, she's talking to Colette. Oh, gosh. But yeah, but you know, it's so beautiful, and they do give us so much. They give us so much. And when you are there and you're feeling like you're having a really bad day or you want to beat yourself up over something, please take that breath. Please do a meditation. If not from me, from one of the others, please do some tapping. And, you know, give yourself what you deserve. Life's tough, okay? And why make it any tougher on ourselves than it already is? Let us all help each other to raise the love in the world, therefore raising the vibration of the planet. Now, what I'd like to do is I'm just going to give one or two cards, because normally I do the readings, but please appreciate I am absolutely full of a cold. I did really want, though, to explain how spirit work with us, how it happens, and I wanted to also explain about the angels. Through the last 3 weeks, every time I tried, I got completely sidetracked. So I wanted to get that out to you so that you also know that you can do this too. It isn't just me, isn't. There's thousands of people that are the same as me. It's us. It's all of us, okay? All of us collectively together that do this. So don't ever think that it's just one person when it's not. But you know, as I always say, I'm there and this is what I do. So, you know, I love to do it. I love to do it. But bringing, oh, thank you, Pamela. You're so kind. My goodness. Hi, Vicky's back on again. And Caroline's back on again. Oh, that's wonderful. But I do want to say, you know, let us be kind to ourselves. So let us bring everything back to being in this absolute moment, and mindfulness does this as well. We could just come back to this absolute moment of, we cannot change our past, we cannot bring our future into this moment, but we can live in this moment, and a lot of what we do now creates the future for us. Okay, remember that. And so when you're worrying about things, I do this all the time, guys, I hand it over. I hand it over to the universe. I hand it to the angels. I hand it to my mom and dad. And I say, guys, you know something? Now I need you. Please help me. It's okay to ask for help. It really and truly is okay to ask for help. Okay? So if you look at it from that angle, sometimes people have said also, but you know, if I ask my parents or my loved ones in spirit for help, and do they not like that, and is it putting them under pressure? And the simple answer is no. Your loved ones come here. Every one of us has free will. In spirit we have free will, and we have free will here. So thank you, Kathleen. She said I put it so well. That's really kind of you. Thank you. We have free will. And so when we have free will, it means that we can change anything at any given time. So if your loved ones did not want to come here, there is no way you could force them. There is no way that you could drag them. They come here simply because they want to visit. Simple as. No different than if they were here. Paul says, I need a hot whiskey with extra whiskey. Oh, you're very funny. Haha. Oh, well, at least I'm still laughing anyway, even if my nose is falling off. Oh, God. Clodagh, hi, Clodagh. How are you, darling? Lovely to have you with us. Thanks for joining us. I love the big smiley hearts there from Vicky. That's brilliant. Paul, you're so funny. And Ali says, whiskey, not whiskey. Oh God, you guys are so funny. You crack me up. You crack me up. And you know what? Laughter is the best medicine, isn't it? You know, honestly, I always say to people, if you can walk out that door in the morning and if you can smile, and you don't have to look for anything in return, just smile as you pass people by. You don't know just how much good you might have done that way. And that day might have made somebody's day. And it may have changed their entire day, their entire week, their entire month. You don't know, and you may never know. But at least you did it. And at least you know, oh my God, there's love hearts. There's hearts and smiles. Well, boy, am I feeling that love. Thank you. Have I taught you nothing? Oh, you two are hilarious. Hot toddy. What is a hot toddy? Is that like a hot whiskey? Okay. Pamela says she loves to smile and throw them for a loop. It just is incredible. It just, likewise, if somebody, you know, if you're feeling, oh, thanks, Tracy. Likewise, if you're feeling absolutely rubbish and someone smiles at you, you can feel yourself lifting inside, can't you? Yeah, you can feel yourself lifting inside. And it might take two people to smile at you. But isn't it better than nobody? And you know what I always think? That when the angels are around us, we talk about we know that the angels are not of this world, but what we also know is that we have what we call earth angels, okay? And they are people that do live here. And they are people that literally either they feel they need to do something, they need to do something for someone, or they're just having a moment where they feel like being a good, decent human being. All those kinds of things, they're working on behalf of the angels, because the angels are the messengers, and they're here to give us the message that love is everything. love is the highest vibration in the world in every dimension. It's what binds us all together. And so they're there, and they when you do that on their behalf, can you imagine how happy that makes them? So keep doing it, guys. Keep smiling, okay? Keep smiling. Go and make me one, Paul. What? It's lemon and honey. Okay, lemon and honey. Yeah, lemon and honey's good. I always thought the lemon and honey was for your throat. How do you know not what a hot toddy is? You're Irish. Oh God, you crack me up. Is it the same as a hot whiskey? That's what I'm asking. Oh gosh, you're very funny. You're very, very, very funny. You know, we have lots of people that are here, and we see them, and they just spend their entire time here on this world just doing good for others, and it's so lovely. They give, and they look for nothing in return. So the world is out there, and so, you know, and it is full of good people too. And sometimes we get a little bit what's the word, cynical about people and about life, and about, we think to ourselves, you know, what is it about people? You know, they're grumpy, or they're this, or they're that, and that's not true. Sometimes that's a reflection of us, that we're in that way, and I can tell you that I know that, because I've been that way myself. So, but what I am saying is that if you are smiling, and if you are showing that and spreading that, like I say to my students, gather your vibrational aura around you, okay? Your beautiful aura that surrounds every single living creature, being, everything. Gather your vibration and get your aura and push it out, 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 out. Push it out to the right, to the left, push it to the front, to the back, out, 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 as far as you can, past the room, past the building, out, out, out. And if you have that aura and filled with a vibration of absolute love and happiness, look at who's going to pass through that, and unknowingly they're going to get something from it. Just think about it, okay? Because everything is energy, and it's something that I feel very important about. To me, it's almost as important as doing readings. It's as important as doing anything else, is to do that. Hi Beth, how are you, darling? Welcome, welcome. So please, happening. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. Please tell me you can hear and see me this time. This is our third time lucky. I didn't want to finish off there. I didn't know what I should do, because because basically, you know, they just keep cutting me off. So I'm going into this to see if I've come up again. Oh my God, that came up very, very quickly. This time, wowzers. Hi Joelle, hi Paul, hi Caroline. Oh, fair play to you all that you're still here. Hi Isabel. You can see and hear me. Thank you for letting me know that. That's excellent. Hello, got that one there. Okay. Hi Carol. So anyway, and hi Bernadette. Oh guys, thanks for sticking by me here, you know. It's not easy when this keeps happening, and like on my laptop here, it's not frozen at all, but on my phone it is. Oh no, it's not frozen again, is it? Oh. Carol, yes, I'm back. I'm back. Colette, hello. Okay guys, so hiya Vicky. So what I was saying was that I want you all to start believing a little bit in yourselves, if you would. I think maybe, and perhaps by now, with the practice of everything that we've been doing over the last month, that hopefully something will have resonated with all of you, and that you can continue to work on it and to practice it, and do keep practicing. Hi Bernadette, hi Jen, do keep practicing, because hi Vicky, thanks for coming back. Hello Chris, how are you? Do keep trying. As I said, please keep trying to help yourself and to be kind to yourself, because nobody else will do it as good as you can. You know, you're your own worst enemy, but you're also your own best friend. Remember that, okay? And like I said, your loved ones in spirit, they absolutely only want what's best for you. That I can guarantee you. Little Rosie Sunshine, Sylvia, Scott, Lorraine, Ali, Paul, Facebook need to invest some of their massive profit into new servers and storage. It is unreal, Paul. I agree with you now. That this is my third time lucky here. So let's see how far we get this time, because I'd really just want to, you know, this is my last live. Maybe that's why, because it's my last. They're doing this. But anyway, look. The thing about it is that, yeah, can spice it together. Hi, Denise. How are you? Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on. And yeah, this is about, you know, definitely trying to find what you're good at. I always say to people, if you could look, you know, at what is it you want the most in life, your soul's going to tell you this anyway, guys. So you have to start trusting yourself a little bit more. All right. We don't tend to trust ourselves, and we don't tend to give ourselves the credit that we should give to ourselves, if that makes sense. Hello, Angelina. Irene, it won't load. Oh gosh. Hiya, Tony. You're still with us. I don't know, Irene. I don't know why something wouldn't load, because, you know, God, look at me. I would like everybody that is out there to have learned something from this last month, but also something, and perhaps one of the biggest lessons that I've learned in my life, and it's taken me a long time to learn it, is that we are not responsible for other people. Okay, they are. We are only responsible for ourselves. However, what we are responsible for also is our reaction to other people. That is on us. That is our responsibility. But as far as other people are concerned, worrying about them, going crazy thinking about them will do you no good, because you're not going to be able to change them. Only they can do that. Just like only you can do that for yourself. Okay? And it took me a long time to learn that. A long time. Trust me. Thank you for coming on. Hello, Angelina. You're in the car. Oh, wowzers. Where are you coming in from, Angelina? Are you in the States as well? Or, yeah, hello, Dee. Tell us, everyone, where you're coming in from, because I love to know that. Because, you know, I'm a bit sad that way. I just think technology, even though it's a higher loot, even though it's a bit mad and it doesn't always work great for me, but it's going to. I still think it's amazing that we can be in all these different parts of the world and all be on here at the same time. Wowzers, you know. Loot, hello, darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome. New Jersey, Angelina. Oh, wowzers. And Noreen says it's taken her a long time too. Yes, it really is something that, yeah, I think sometimes as well that you can't really put that older head on young shoulders. It's one of those things that we do have to learn. However, it doesn't mean to say we can't start learning it when we're a little bit younger. Generations have changed now. The newer generations now, they're very, very different than they were in our generation. A lot is more open to them. They're far more wiser. They have a lot more sensors built in, and they're more open as well. So they can start as young as they need to, really and truly, you know, as long as we support each other. Hello, Lute. How are you, darling? Hiya, Megan. Yeah, thank you, Pretty. You're happy to be on. Well, Pretty, this is the third time, so there you go. Yeah, well, Ali, I get that about the teenagers, you know. Yes, Paul, will you stick up Tony's time there for me, please? Because you know me, I've got the memory of a goldfish. So there you go. I've no problem admitting stuff like that at all, you know. No big deal. But you know what, guys? It took me a long, long time to realize my own path in life. And what I'm trying to say to you all is it's never too late. When we're here on this spiritual journey, people say, oh, I'm too old to do this, that, and the other. It's not about that. Your soul is never old. Your soul is as young now as the day you were born. It's not old. It's only our physical that gets older, but with that older comes the wiser as well, and with that older it's necessary for the soul to develop. So just remember that, okay? And if there's something that you really want to do, ask the angels for their help, ask your loved ones for their help. They're amazing at what they can do and how they can influence. They're not supposed to, so don't tell anybody, but I can tell you my mom and dad do all the time, and I know they do, you know. Okay, yes, Olive, I'm back for the third time. Can't get, what is it they say? Can't get rid of a bad thing. So there you go, Facebook. Okay, so Colette, Tony is on 9 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Okay, what about the other times? Can you give those to me there, please? Okay. So while I'm waiting on that, and I'm seeing all the love and all of the likes and all of the shares and everything, 9 a.m. Eastern time Tuesday, which is tomorrow. Yeah. But there's isn't there the Pacific time as well and all of that? So here we go. Tony will be live 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. PST, which is 2 p.m. our time, GMT. Okay, is that all right? So that's 9 a.m. The wonderful Tony Doyle will be on tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. Pacific time, I think, isn't it? PST, which is 2 p.m. GMT, which is our time. Okay, so don't miss that, guys, because Tony is incredible and you do not want to miss him. Okay, I certainly for one will be watching that anyway, for sure. Okay, and yeah, we're all coming up to our last lives that yeah, it's kind of really strange for us. And I know Ali was a bit emotional. I don't blame her, all the work she put into this, but I know that we all really hope that you enjoyed it just as much as we did. We had a lovely camaraderie where we all supported each other so much, you know, so it was fantastic for us. Fantastic. Pretty says he can't see or hear me. I don't know if it's your Wi-Fi. Can everybody? This seems to be going okay here anyway. You know. Hello, Margaret. Thanks for watching. How are you, sweetie? So I've talked about dreams. I've talked about people coming to us in our dreams. I've also talked about the fact that, you know, when people say that they were dreaming, oh, you can see me now, fabulous. You know, when people say that they can, they see someone perhaps standing at the end of their bed, and then it's like they say, well, I woke up and they just disappeared. Well, actually, that's not necessarily true, because what's happened there, remember what I talked about with the vibration? So they're up here, and when you sleep, your vibration naturally comes up here to meet them. Well, when you wake up, your vibration drops back down. So they're still there. It's just you've come back down. That's all it is. So just next time that happens, will you remember they're still in the room with you, still surrounding you, still giving you that love, still letting you know it's okay, I'm here. All right, don't forget that they've not gone. Okay, and they do that. Hello, Ginny, how are you? They do that. They do it a lot, and especially it can happen when somebody passes tragically. It can happen if somebody knows that you really, really need to know that they're okay, because you're worried that they're on their own, or you're worried about what's happened to them, or anything like that. And it may only happen one time. But one time is better than no time at all. And it takes so much for them energetically to do that, because everything is based on energy, remember. And as I said at the very beginning, don't be hard on you. Don't be hard on them, and don't be expecting anything. Sometimes we try too hard, you know, and that's when nothing happens. So, hello, Anne, Greta. How are you? Isabel says it's great to hear all of this. Thank you. Megan, that explains a lot, Viv. Myself and Isabel have people in our rooms. Absolutely. And Tony says, we love you. Your perspective has had so much to Conscious Creators Summit. Thank you so much. Oh, Tony, that's fabulous. Thank you. My goodness. I'm going to get all weepy now. So now I'll have tears come down my eyes. I'll have a runny nose. I'll be drinking my tears from laughing at Paul and his hot toddies. Oh, stop the lights. But isn't it brilliant? Isn't it brilliant? We can laugh and we can smile, isn't it? And that we can still do that, you know, even though it's 10 o'clock at night here. And most of us probably want to just go to sleep because it's a Monday night. But look, guys, all I can say to you is that, you know, yeah, I know you all know that I have the Spiritual Angelic Euphoria page if anyone wants to get me over there. But I do want to, seriously now, hand on heart, I do want to say a massive, massive thank you to Ali and Paul O'Shea, because without them and the brainchild of Ali and the technological side of Paul, none of this would have been possible. And nobody gets what goes on behind the scenes to get something like this up and running. But I know, because I've been there, because they live around the corner. So I just want to say how grateful I am to both of them and to my co-creators, who are absolutely magical and have taught me so much. And I never want to ever lose touch with them. I want to be in their lives forever. And I want all of you to know how grateful I am for listening in every Monday and listening to everything that I've had to say. If it's helped any of you, well, then that's my job done. And I am so, so happy. But you know what? You've given me so much. And I don't know if you realize that. You really genuinely have. And for that, I'm going to be forever grateful. So I am going to, before they cut me off again, I am going to say goodnight, and I'm going to say namaste to each and every one of you. And you know what? I know I'm going to see some of you at the retreat, which is fantastic. But you know, I know I'll see you on the page as well, and on the Consciousness Creators page. And remember, everybody's always there for everybody. Spread that love. And the biggest thing besides the love, which is huge, is gratitude. And gratitude is what I feel right now. And gratitude. Okay, so I'm going to say goodnight. Buenas noches if you're in Spain. Isn't it? Yeah, adios is also Spain. Oh gosh, I do need to go. And Slán is the Irish, and it's sayonara. Oh, what? Where's this coming from? And all of those things. But you know what? Namaste to each and every one. Many, many, many angel blessings and love. Bye-bye, everybody. Well, there you go, Facebook. You're cutting me off, and now you won't let me go. That works sometimes.